And just like that, we're back. The Pew Podcast, starring C. Ashley Brown Lawrence, Sam Jackson, Mickey Lott, and Ron Todd. Hold on to your hats. We discuss everything on the Pew.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Pew. We in this thing tonight. So glad that you guys are here with us. Come on in. Come on. Don't you want to go? Get in this room with us tonight. What's up, Sam?
What's up, bro? How you doing?
Man, I'm doing great. How about you?
Good, man. I'm good.
That's what's up. Come on in, y'all. I see y'all popping on in. Come on. Don't you want to go? It's going down tonight. Come on, y'all. Jump on in this room with us. Hit that share button. Let everybody know that the Pew Podcast is on tonight. We have an incredible show for you guys. Super, super excited about it. Like we are every week. I see y'all coming in. Cambria says, hey, Pew crew, happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to you, Cambria. Thank you for being our number one crew member. As always, we sure appreciate you. Sam, whatever you just did, it's crazy, man.
What you mean?
It's like this weird sound like,
I think it might be my headphones, man.
Okay.
Can you hear it still?
Oh, yeah, it's loud. Keisha says, hey, Pew crew, happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to you as well, Keisha. So glad that you made it. I see more of you guys coming in. Make sure you say what's up to us, because we definitely going to say what's up back to you. Come on in. Hit that share button. Let somebody know that we are on tonight. We got another good one for y'all, I promise. It's going to be good tonight. Somebody said I always say that. Well, it's always true. It's going to be good. Yes. So y'all come on in. Make yourself comfortable, because we got a good ride for you. There's Kevin Moore. Our New York brother says, hey, Pew crew. What's up, Kevin? Thank you so much for being with us tonight. We sure appreciate you. Come on, y'all. I see you. Hit that share button. Don't forget, hit that share. Let somebody know that we are on tonight, and we got a great show for you guys. Pastor Mickey's running a little late, but she's on her way. So make sure you guys come on in this room. I see y'all. Make sure you say what up to us. You know how we do. Each and every week when we come on, we make sure we show each other a little love here. So y'all, let's do that real quick. Come on in. Let us know that you're in the room, like Kevin and Keisha and Cambria did. I trust that you guys have hit that share button. Let everybody know that we're on tonight. You know, every Tuesday, I'm like, man, I can't wait to get down with the Pew crew. It's going to be amazing. You know, you guys are so awesome, and we definitely appreciate you guys every week that come and hang out with us. We don't take it lightly, so thank you so much. There's Pastor Darlene. She says, praise the Lord, Pastor Ron Todd and Pew crew. God continue to bless you all richly. Looking forward to another great episode. Thank you so much, and great it's going to be, Pastor Darlene. We got a good one for you guys tonight. Thank you for tuning in. We certainly appreciate you. We truly, truly do. All right. As you guys are coming in, hit that share button. Come on, don't be stingy tonight. Let somebody know that we're on and we got a great show. Hit that share button. Let somebody know that we are on. And then make sure y'all say what up to us. You know, we love that. Say hey to us. Let us know what you got going on. Let us know what's happening. Come on, come on. Don't you want to go? Just a few more minutes. We want to show some love to you as you come in the room. So make sure you say something to us as you come on in. Like I said before, Pastor Mickey will be here in just a little bit. We got a great show. Excuse me. I'm yawning already. We at the top of the show. We got a good one for y'all though, I promise you. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Going to be good. Yes, sir, it is. Sam is getting some things tweaked over there. Then we'll throw it over to him and find out what's been going on in his neck of the woods, as the legendary Al Roker would say. But as you guys are coming in, make sure you say hey to us. We love that, and we just want to shout you out tonight if we can. So make sure you do that for us. But while Sam is getting his thing together, let's see here. We definitely want to appreciate everybody that bought food from us during the Thanksgiving holiday, who supported the Ron Tide recipes. As always, you guys are amazing. We certainly appreciate you. Thank you so much for your support. It definitely does not go unrecognized and unappreciated. Also, of course, if you guys haven't already, make sure that you support our very own C. Ashley Brown Lawrence with her latest release, I'm Depending on You. That is available on all digital outlets. Make sure you guys grab that. Keisha said, that's contagious. Don't do that, Pastor Ty. I know. I can't believe I'm doing it already, and it's just the top of the show. All right. So, yeah, make sure you guys support Ashley on her latest single release, as well as my latest single, Safety 2.0, featuring Ernest Pugh. It's available on all digital outlets. Make sure you guys grab that as well. All right, now, you guys know that we've been talking about my new show called Christmas at Uncle Roscoe's. I'm so excited because we are literally less than 2 weeks away. Christmas at Uncle Roscoe's starts next Tuesday. Let's see. Yep. Next Tuesday. Not next Tuesday. I'm thinking of the Pew. Next Saturday. It starts 2 shows, one at 3, one at 7 p.m., and next Sunday the 11th at 3 p.m. It's going to be at Full Gospel Kingdom Church, 215 32nd Street in Newport News, Virginia. Be there or be square. Get your flights. It's still time. You can still get your tickets. Go to eventbrite.com and get your tickets to this amazing show. If you cannot make it for whatever reason, you can still go to my website, beingrontodd.com, BEING, and you will be able to stream the show on Sunday the 11th at 3 p.m. for only $9.99. That's right, only $9.99. You'll be able to do that. So please, ma'am, please, sir, we would love your support, and we appreciate all of those who will be doing just that. Sam, what's going on with you, man?
Bro, can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. What's going on in your world?
Okay, oh, man. There's I've been working in my life, man, just with life and family and ministry and the business and everything like that. Just taking it easy with that. Breath of fresh air. Breath of fresh air. Our hands to your home. I apologize. Breath of fresh air. Our hands to your home. www.ourhandstoyourhome.com. You know, the winter, Christmas time coming up. I know y'all need y'all cribs clean. You don't want to do it yourself. It's all good. I got you. We got you. But nah, man. But on a serious note, man. Just honoring God every day with my life. And I got past week, man, last Sunday, and it was a blessing, man. God really was able to work through me and teach His people. Um,
Absolutely.
I came from James chapter. The title of my lesson was "A courage to be aimless, the shoes of walking in the word of God." And I came from James chapter 1, verse 2 through 4, where it talks about being a doer of the word and not just not just being a hearer of the word, a doer of the word, only deceiving yourselves. And when you're only a hearer of the word and not a doer of God's word, then you're like a man observing himself in the mirror. And verse 24 talks about how being a hearer of the word, not a doer of the word, you go away from that position and you forget what you look like. And so being able to understand Christians and believers of Jesus Christ, we have to walk in the word of God and the importance of walking in the word of God. So that's just a little bit of what I've been up to. I don't want to take too much more time, or I could be here all day. But yeah, that's some of the things I've been up to, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And guys, make sure you go to Love and Action Church on Facebook, and you can check out that lesson from Sunday. Also, please go to www.ourhandstoyourhome.com so that you can get your next cleaning service taken care of. You know you need somebody to come clean up your nasty house. Not playing. But seriously, if you need those services, make sure you hit up www.ourhandstoyourhome, Breath of Fresh Air LLC, so they can take care of all of those cleaning needs. Brenda says, "Good evening, Pew Crew. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. I love how my deacon on the pew wasn't in church. Oh my." There is Sister Mary. She says, "Good evening, Pew Crew." Good evening, Mary. So good to see you on tonight. Amen. God bless you. Well, guys, we got some good stuff that we're going to talk about tonight. I was hoping I could get somebody on from Christmas and Uncle Roscoe's to kind of tell you guys about the show tonight, but I'm not sure that that's going to happen. But speaking of Christmas, I have a Christmas single that I want you guys to get. All right, y'all, please make sure you go to wherever you buy your music at online and grab that. It's called Best Christmas. It is something fun just to bop to in the car, but it's perfect for this time of year. I really believe that you will enjoy it. So listen, guys, if you haven't already, we got to get these numbers up tonight. Make sure you hit that share button and let somebody know that the Pew Podcast is on. We have a phenomenal show tonight. Of course, we're about to get into our favorite segment, Hot Topics, so it's going to be amazing. We just need you guys to spread the word. Let somebody know that we are on. And yeah, if you can do that, we appreciate it. We got to spin some music, but when we get back, we're going right into Hot Topics. Here is our former co-host. We love her so much. This is Pastor Monique Walker. We'll be back.
If my God didn't rescue me, I don't know where life would be. Gotta give God one more praise. No, I just can't hold my peace, cause it would get the best of me. I gotta give God one more praise, one more. Now I hold my head up high. It is a joy now when I cry. I gotta give God one more. God picked me up when I was down. I lift my voice and say it loud. I got to give him praise. Yeah. When I'm happy, when I'm sad, feeling bad, I gotta give God one more. Yeah, one more. can't hold my dance, 'cause he gave me a second chance. I've got to give God. God lifted me when I was down. I lift my voice and say it loud. Now I just hold my head back. The tears of joy now when I cry. I give God one. Hey, I've got to give him praise. When I'm happy, when I'm sad, feeling bad, I got to give God one more. Oh, give God praise. Oh, if I don't praise the Lord, my life won't have to stop, 'cause I don't want no rocks crying out for me. If I don't praise the Lord, I would just be lost. I counted up the cost. I thank Jesus on the cross. Hey. When I'm happy, when I'm sad, feeling bad, one more praise. Give God the praise. Praise God. Oh, praise the Lord. Yeah. Give God the praise. Praise Him with the sun. Yeah. Thank you, Lord. When I'm happy, when I'm sad, feeling bad. Yeah. When I'm up, when I'm down, I pray, feeling bad. One more day, when I'm happy, when I'm sad. Praise Him now. Thank you, Lord. When I'm happy, when I'm sad, feeling bad. Yeah. I owe you praise. When I'm happy, when I'm sad. Yeah. Hey, what you said. When I'm happy, when I'm sad, feeling good, feeling bad.
That's Monique Walker, y'all. I love her. If you haven't got that album Genesis, it's older, but it's still got some nice bangers on there. So make sure y'all check that out. All right, y'all. You already know what it is. It is time for what? Some hot topics. Let's get it. Well, there's so much going on in the world. First of all, let me talk about this. Got to talk about this. So, this past weekend, I went to see Dr. Dorinda Clark Cole for her 20th year anniversary of her solo project, apart from the Clark sisters. And let me just tell you guys, this was the best concert that I have ever been to in my life, hands down. Like, bro, best concert I've ever been to in my life. First of all, Dr. Cole, of course, brought elegance and beauty to the stage. She looked absolutely incredible. And mind you, she's 65, guys. She looks absolutely incredible. And yeah, she just, come on, give it to her, y'all. Come on now. Dr. Cole, ladies and gentlemen. She looked absolutely stunning. All right. And then, let's give it to you. A little side view from another outfit. Just looked absolutely stunning. Come on now. First of all, Keisha said, yes, she does just beautiful. First of all, I'm trying to figure out who looks like that at 65. Come on now. Stunning. This is absolutely stunningly beautiful. But Keisha says she loves it. Yeah, me too. And in Dorinda Clark Cole fashion, She packed this place out. Let me just show y'all. Do you see this church? This place was packed wall to wall. You could not move hardly in there. It was so many people. First of all, I wish you guys could really see this whole band. This band was just sickening. But this place was, the balcony was at capacity. Listen, the fire marshal could have shut us down. It was so many people there to see Miss Dorinda. All right. And she did not, I repeat, she did not disappoint. She wrecked that place. Like, let me see. Do I have a clip ready for her? Nope, I don't think I do. We couldn't record much that night. We were asked not to because she did do some new material. But guys, when I tell you she sang down, this woman sang like I've never heard her before. It was absolutely amazing. I really hope that they put out like a DVD or something of this concert because it was just absolutely amazing, guys. So we're just gonna sit here and look at her for a minute. No, I'm joking. All right, one more time, y'all. Woo! Dorinda Clark Cole, ladies and gentlemen, the Rose of Gospel. It was amazing. It was.
Bro, I can't hear you.
So Byron Cage was also celebrating 20 years of when he signed with Gospel Centric Records, and he was absolutely amazing as well. I mean, just phenomenal. Shout out to Kiera Shear Kelly, who just brought the house down. The Clark sisters were absolutely amazing. Jackie was amazing. Twinkie was an amazing voice, sounded amazing. And of course, Karen found a note way up there, and she hit it. Yeah. It was bonkers, guys. Like, it was just crazy. And like I said, shout out to the other artists that were just in the building. Joshua Rogers, it was good to see him there. Lexi, so good to see her there. Vanessa Bell Armstrong, it was so good to see her there. Of course, Ricky Diller was there. He directed on a few songs. It was just so nice. Michael Fletcher. It was so nice to see artists from all over the country who came out just to celebrate with Dr. Cole. It was huge. It was just huge, man. Like, yeah. It was a good night for Detroit. It was a good night in history, and I feel so blessed that I was able to be there, to be a part of that. So we talked about it up until the day, and it was a great experience. Oh, there she goes again. Oh, hello. Hello, Dr. Cole. All right. Praise God. So, we're just really thankful for that. And that experience. And so, yeah, I'm telling you, let's just hope that there's some type of DVD or something that they're going to put out from that concert, because I would love to relive it. I want to just take the moment in again. It was good. It was good, really good. So next, Will Smith is back in the news, guys. You know, before we get to Will Smith, because I really want Pastor Mickey to be here when we talk about Will, let's talk about Tabitha Brown. And as a matter of fact, Tabitha Brown was just on the Jennifer Hudson show. And let's see what she had to say. We do not own the rights to this video.
About your new cookbook and what it's about. Yeah, so my new cookbook is called Cooking from the Spirit. Because, right, I use my spirit when I cook. So when I first started cooking, I've been cooking now for like 25 years. Because I've been with my husband 25 years. That's how I know how long I've been cooking. Oh. So, right, when we first got together, I said, Lord, I got to feed the man, Jesus. Because I'm from the South. We both from North Carolina. And so I was like, Lord, I got to, I at least got to know how to cook. So I used to call my mama and my granny and my aunt, and they would tell me over the phone how to cook certain things. And so they would be like, put a little bit of this in there, just do it, when your spirit tell you, whatever feel right. Now, I messed up many meals in the beginning. Let us be honest about that, and I tore them up. I had a heavy salt hand, okay? That's why I love garlic powder, because my granny said, let me tell you something, you get familiar with garlic powder. You leave that salt alone, honey, because, I've been had high blood pressure before I was 25. But so cooking from the spirit became a thing. And so I really would, I taste as I go. And if it feel right or tastes right, I'd be like, okay, this is enough. And so what I really wanted other people to do was learn to trust themselves in the kitchen. Because what I realized is if you need a recipe, every time you cook, you don't trust yourself. And that's not just in the kitchen. Somebody call me.
That? You see, she be speaking, honey.
See that? Did you see that? But that's true, right? Because that just means also in life, it's hard for you to make decisions because you don't trust yourself.
Wow.
So start in the kitchen. Let's have fun. It's the kitchen, honey. It's food.
I better get
How
in the
hard
kitchen.
can it be? So
Yes,
cook
ma'am.
from the spirit and have fun.
Cook from the spirit.
Okay, so shout out to Tabitha Brown, who is an amazing.
I can't hear you, bro.
All right, so I was saying that Tabitha Brown is such a powerful influencer, and what I love about her is that she takes God everywhere she goes, and she's not ashamed of who she is, and whose she is, and I love that about her. Virginia says, "I love Tabitha Brown. She is so inspiring." Bishop Todd says, "Good evening, crew." Kevin says, "Good evening, Bishop." But anyway, so, but I got something really profound out of this, and I wanted to hear from you guys as well, because she said that she cooks from the spirit, meaning sometimes she says that when she cooks, she just puts the ingredients in as, how it feels right to her. And she says, she doesn't always use a measuring cup. She has to just trust herself. She said, and it's not just with cooking, but it's in other areas of your life. Sometimes we don't trust ourselves. I wanna replay it because there's something she said specifically that I want to hit on. One second.
About your new cookbook and what it's about.
Yes, so my new cookbook is called Cooking from the Spirit. Because, right, I use my spirit when I cook. So when I first started cooking, I've been cooking now for like 25 years. Because I've been with my husband 25 years. That's how I know how long I've been cooking.
Oh.
So, right, when we first got together, I said, Lord, I got to feed the man, Jesus. Because I'm from the South. We both from North Carolina. And so I was like, Lord, I got to, I at least got to know how to cook. So I used to call my mama and my granny and my aunt, and they would tell me over the phone how to cook certain things. And so they would be like, put a little bit of this in there, just do it, when your spirit tell you, whatever feel right. Now, I messed up many meals in the beginning. Let us be honest about that, and I tore them up. I had a heavy salt hand, okay? That's why I love garlic powder, because my granny said, let me tell you something, you get familiar with garlic powder. You leave that salt alone, honey, because, I've been had high blood pressure before I was 25. But so cooking from the spirit became a thing. And so I really would, I taste as I go. And if it feel right or tastes right, I'd be like, okay, this is enough. And so what I really wanted other people to do was learn to trust themselves in the kitchen. Because what I realized is if you need a recipe, every time you cook, you don't trust yourself. And that's not just in the kitchen.
So if you need a recipe every time you cook, then you don't trust yourself. And so what I got from that is if you second guess yourself every time it's time to make a move, then you don't trust God. If you I'm sorry, guys. Pastor Mickey is here, and we are so excited to see her. Ladies and gentlemen, from Faith Tabernacle Church, the senior pastor, yes, Pastor Tamara Mickey Lotz, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, Pastor Ron and Deacon Sam.
You know what? The Pew Church just got so much more beautiful, Sam. It just,
thank you.
it just, look at it. It's just, we done came up now. The Queen is here.
Oh, please.
So we were talking about Tabitha Brown, and I'm going to play it one more time. It's such a short clip, but I want you to see what you get from this clip because I keep getting different little revelations from this. Check it out.
About your new cookbook and what it's about.
Yes, so my new cookbook is called Cooking from the Spirit because, right, I use my spirit when I cook. So when I first started cooking, I've been cooking now for like 25 years. Because I've been with my husband 25 years. That's how I know how long I've been cooking.
Oh.
So, right, when we first got together, I said, Lord, I got to feed the man, Jesus. Because I'm from the South. We both from North Carolina. And so I was like, Lord, I got to, I at least got to know how to cook. So I used to call my mama and my granny and my aunt, and they would tell me over the phone how to cook certain things. And so they would be like, put a little bit of this in there. Just do it, when your spirit tell you, whatever feel right. Now, I messed up many meals in the beginning. Let us be honest about that. And I tore them up. I had a heavy salt hand, okay? That's why I love garlic powder, because my granny said, let me tell you something. You get familiar with garlic powder. You leave that salt alone, honey, because, I've had high blood pressure before I was 25. But so cooking from the spirit became a thing. And so I really would, I taste as I go. And if it feel right or tastes right, I'd be like, okay, this is enough. And so what I really wanted other people to do was learn to trust themselves in the kitchen. Because what I realized is if you need a recipe, every time you cook, you don't trust yourself. And that's not just in the kitchen. Somebody call me.
that. You see, she be speaking, honey.
See that? Did you see that?
Oh, what I was just saying before you came on, Pastor Mickey, because God has been dealing with me this week on trust. There's different things that God has spoke to me about that He was going to handle, but then I find myself revisiting it or questioning certain things. And so it's like if you have to keep revisiting a chapter that God has already moved you from, or keep opening up a book that you've already completed, then you don't trust God. See, now she was talking about the kitchen. Now, don't get me wrong. I agree. I don't, unless it's something I've never made before, I don't cook with, measuring cups and stuff like that. I do the same thing. I trust myself in the kitchen because I've been cooking long enough to where I go by what I know or how I feel. So I guess I could say I cook in the spirit as well. But I think it transcends just from cooking. I think when we talk about trust, a lot of times we don't, it's not that we don't trust ourselves, we don't trust God, period. We say we do, we sing about it, we read about it, we preach about it, we teach about it, but a lot of times we really don't, because we wouldn't be so anxious if we did. We wouldn't have so many nervous issues and stress and having to take pills and Valium to get through certain situations, because we would just trust God and trust the plan for our lives. And again, a lot of times we prayed about certain situations and God has given us an answer, but yet we find ourselves revisiting it again and asking, but what about this or what about that? It's like, no, God said I got you. So why are you even? Because you don't trust Him. But you guys, that was just my take.
I think that's a good take. And I've been hearing that word trust, excuse me, a lot for the last few weeks. And so I believe that that's the season that we're in. Why so much transition is going on. I think people are being challenged with trust. And I think cooking is a very appropriate thing when you're talking about something like trust. Because I always tell people we put the mix together, but when you put it in that oven, you don't know how it's going to come out, or you have faith that when you put it in the oven, it's going to produce what you hope and put together that it was going to produce. And I believe that cooking and or baking is like when you're waiting on God. If you come out of a thing too early, it'll fall, or it won't be done. It won't be appropriate. It won't be nutritious for you, for what you need to do for eating or whatever. But so I believe when you leave that thing in the right time and it comes out, it's perfect. It tastes delicious. It's just what we need. So I think that cooking is very much equivalent to having faith and trusting God and waiting on Him, because you got to wait for the right thing to come. So yeah. That's very appropriate.
Amen. Sam?
I liked how she used her grandmother's house sometimes in life you have to be discipled up until that point where you can go on your own. And even in times of going on your own, uh, cooking can be quite scary. Walking on faith can be quite scary. And those ingredients that put into there, sometimes you will add a little bit more salt. Sometimes you won't add enough, and sometimes you might add a little bit more, little bit too much flour, or whatever the case may be. But I think it comes down to knowing the style that God has given you when it comes to cooking. But I'll say this: the style that God has given you in order to hear Him. Because sometimes you will need your brother or your sister to be able to help you along with the recipe. A lot of times I cook with my wife, and she'd be like, nah, bro, hold on, wait a minute. Don't put that in there. When I cook, I use this. Because it may be something that we're working on together, and she may be dealing with another situation or not another situation, but another recipe or another ingredient to the whole meal that needs a certain touch to it. So God will use people in your life to be able to give you, oh, well, dang, I didn't think of it like that. I didn't think of that situation like that. So let me go back and retool and regroup with God and say, hey, what is it that you truly want me to do within this recipe, with this in this meal? So I think it just depends on it's just a matter of knowing the ingredients, knowing who you have around you to help you cook your meal, and knowing how to be able to be discipled up until the point where God can release, where you can be released to be able to walk on your own.
Yeah, I think that goes back to what Pastor Mickey was talking about, because cooking is there's a correlation where a lot of times we move out of season and out of turn because we're not done yet, and so just like when you're baking a cake, there's a certain time frame in which you have to be in the oven until it's done. You can pull it out too early and the cake will fall, or you could pull it out too early and realize that the top of it is still soft. It's not ready yet. And so that's why it's important that you stay in that spiritual oven long enough so God can bake. He can get rid of any impurities in that heat while you're in there. He can rub off all of those rough edges to make sure that when you're actually done, that you're prepared and you're ready. And another thing people don't realize is that I just taught about this tonight. When you're praying and asking God for greater, God has to know that He can trust you where you are. And so sometimes that means you have to stay in that oven, you have to stay in that fire and be able to withstand, because with greater comes more persecution. And so if you can't handle persecution, you're not ready for the blessing, because they work hand in hand. So it's the same with the oven. A lot of times we want to get out of the heat because it's hot. And God says, no, I need you to stay in there. Now, you're not going to get burnt. You're not going to come out with any residue. As a matter of fact, you're going to come out perfectly, just the way you're supposed to, done and ready. But if you come out too soon and premature, you won't be ready for the greater. So that's, I took so much from that clip, and that's what I love about Tabitha Brown. She is a true influencer, but she inspires us all, and she's not afraid of the gospel. She's not afraid to say, look, I love Jesus, so what? Take it or leave it. Whether I'm on national television, whether I'm doing my cooking show, whether I'm doing this, I love Jesus. You know it, we all know it, and if you don't like it, then don't get me. And I love that about her. So, moving along. She's not ashamed. And I can go on that, but we're going to leave it alone. We're going to move on. Because Will Smith is back, guys. He has a brand new movie called Emancipation, and he sat down with the crew over at the Shade Room to have a conversation. Because a lot of people have been saying, "Do we need another slave movie?" Let's take a look. We don't own the rights to this video.
You've probably heard so many times people always say, oh, you know, we don't need another slave film. Those type of films, they carry so much trauma. But can you speak to our roommates and explain to them why it's important that we continue to tell these stories?
I would say this is not a slave movie. Like this thing is something else. Like Antoine put together something else. Yeah.
This.
Yeah, you have not seen this one. This is, you know, and I can say it about Antoine because he's not allowed to say it about himself, but he made a masterpiece. This thing is far beyond anything you've seen, you know, put together this way. It's not a movie about slavery. This is a movie about freedom. It's a movie about faith. It's a movie about triumph. You know, I just showed this film in my hometown. I had a screening in Philly, and Black folks are standing up and cheering in the movie theater, you know, and that's a real feat that Antoine was able to achieve, with no shying away from the brutality, no shying away whatsoever from the pain and the degradation, but also to be able to elevate us to a place of power and gratitude and pride and inspiration. So I would say to those people, this ain't that.
Absolutely.
This ain't that.
This ain't that. I love it. You know, so my next question to us all is, do we think the world is ready to receive Will Smith again as an actor after the Oscar slap?
Yeah.
Sam?
I don't think you I don't want to be this way, but you don't have a choice. Smith
Right.
is that big. I don't care if he slapped his mama. I'm just joking. But honestly, man, his body of work has proven itself over time that the man can act, he can do his thing, and if anybody can tap into something like this, it's Will Smith.
Not only that, I just don't feel like we have. I mean, I've heard mixed feelings about him putting out movies so soon, you know, less than a year since the Oscar slap. But I don't think that we have. We know it's not our job to judge. That's the first thing. Plus, none of us are without fault. I think so many times, especially the believers, we're the biggest accuser. It's like, ma'am, sir, would you please put down the stone? Because, you know, we have to remember, people like Will Smith, because they're public figures and they're in the public eye, we see those mistakes firsthand because they happen on national television right in front of us. But the rest of the world doesn't always have cameras in front of them like Hollywood does to catch those moments. But it's like, I'm sure that you've done something in 2002 that was wrong, or that you wouldn't want people to see or hear or know, that was a sin, let's say. But because we all saw Will Smith's sin and his slap, now we want to condemn him and say that he should never do movies again. No, you made that up from the pit. Because guess what? Sin doesn't have a category. There's no big one and no little one. And because we all die to our flesh daily, and we've all sinned and come short of the glory in 2002, yes, we all have sinned and come short in some way, in our own way, that everybody may not know about. How dare we say we're not ready for another Will Smith movie? That's my take.
I say, what does the slap have to do with his acting ability? I think that I mean, we done seen other actors get away with a lot of other stuff, you know, drunk driving, this, this, and they still come back and do their job. He's a great actor, and all his movies have been amazing to me. You know, even
Top
some of the
notch.
slow ones, they have great
Top notch, yeah.
messages.
And it's like, let's not get into the cancel culture type of thing because, you know, why? So why should we hate on his work? Because some people are saying, well, I don't think we should support him. I'm not saying he's not a good actor, but after his behavior, why should we support him? Again, we've all sinned and come short. That's just like if you cut somebody off in traffic, does that mean that you deserve not to be able to go to your office and work anymore because you made a mistake? And you cut somebody off and threw him the bird. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be, it's like it's just amazing how we like to try to cancel out somebody's job and their career over one mistake. That's just like a person who had a felony 20 years ago. So you mean to tell me that they can't get a home somewhere now because 20 years ago they made a mistake? That's not even the same person. Because guess what? Right. Even though I didn't have a felony 20 years ago, I can tell you right now I'm not the same person I was 20 years ago.
Yeah. I think it lies in the category of people never being able to extend the same grace to others that they would want to themselves. Because it's easy to say, we need to cancel Will Smith. He don't need to watch The Fresh Prince. We don't need to watch no more of his movies. He don't even need to be, he need to be emancipated.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's easy to say those things, but let it be us. We want grace. We want mercy. We want pity. We got the woe is me spirit that come upon us. We want everybody to flock to us when we sin, and we want somebody to be, it's baby, it's gonna be okay. It's all right. But because he's on a platform, the level of expectation that you have for Will Smith is that he's perfect and that he's not going to fall short of the glory of God. Sin and fall short of the glory of God. But he who is without sin cast the first stone. Person that wants to be able to rule. No, we ain't supporting Will. No, that's another black man.
That's right.
That man still has a family to feed. That man still has an obligation and responsibility to withhold.
And can still leave his mark on this generation post that slap.
And if we being real, just off the strength of him playing the movies that he has played, and the show that the Fresh Prince, that lead, he don't got to do another movie in itself. But we so quick to say, oh, he only as good as his last game because he slapped Chris Rock. You know, we don't know. You know what I'm saying? Why he did it, what he did it for, what he was going through, we all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. We need to extend grace. But I thank God that we aren't God. Because if it was up to people, everybody. would be stoned. Everybody. You know what I mean? So extend some grace, my people.
Yeah. So the movie comes out in theaters this Friday, December 2nd. And because we the Pew, we got your first look.
Give thanks to God. The Lord is with us. What can a mere man do to me?
I will come back to you!
You walk the earth because I let you. I'm your God now.
Slaves are free. We must get to Baton Rouge through this swamp. Lincoln's army is there. There are many ways to die in a swamp. to my family.
What if he don't come back?
Your papa is going to be back. Do not ever stop believing that.
She's persistent. Running, hiding, surviving.
I fight them. They beat me. They whip me. They break the bones in my body more times than I can count. But they never break me.
Woo! Wasn't that something? Bruh. Sis, oh my God. When he said they never break me, I felt that. Like, man. Will Smith be acting his tail off. They can't do nothing with that man.
It was the alligator for me.
Bruh. Oh, man. I can't wait to see it. Keisha said it looks very good. Cannot wait to see it. Me either. All right, guys.
I like
Time
the
to
black
get.
and white.
Bruh, I'm loving it. I am
that was dope.
loving it. All right, guys, time is getting away from us. But, of course, we know that this past Sunday, they aired the 2022 Soul Train Awards. We had a chance to look into some of the fashion last week, but we got some more for you. It's time for the Pew Police. All right, so now we saw some stuff last week, but now we're going to really get into it. Let's start here. Dean Cole. Now Dean.
I'm not happy about that jacket.
It's giving me frumpy.
That's terrible. I actually watched like I saw him in like the pre-show.
Dion, I'm sorry, Dion Cole.
His hair terrible.
My daddy covered the look.
The suit is fitting trash.
This outfit.
He walked away. Says it all, Pops. Yeah, I ain't with that.
Ryan, you muted. Yeah.
Emma. Yeah, the jacket's like gathering
now, bro.
at the stomach as if it's too small. It's bad. It's bad for me.
I didn't even like the hair with that.
No, it's terrible.
It just came.
I'm telling you, if you would have seen him when he was, it's bad. The shoes, I don't even know what to call it. The pants are trash. It's terrible.
It's terrible. Let's move on, y'all. All right, Morris Day. Now, Morris, we don't wear our pants like that anymore.
with my shoes, though.
But the pants look like kulaks.
The one thing that I will say was fly on him was them glasses.
Oh, now he gonna give you a shade.
Tough.
He gonna give you some shades now. But them pants are giving me kulaks.
Tough.
I like the ascot. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
I think his jacket was nice, but I wouldn't have wore it with that. But I see how he matching a young lady.
And the young lady looks nice, but
Yeah.
his pants are giving me knickerbockers.
That's that big look.
Jungle love.
Say the bird, we need the bird and fly away.
His
Yeah.
pants could have been a little more tapered. They look a little too wide for me. They look like kulaks. They're giving me long gauchos.
Yeah. Though it's the white. Look at the white boots.
It's giving me pops on the Wayne brothers shoes. Pop, pop, sugar pop. Bang, bang, bang. That's what it's just.
Jordan.
It's giving me Romy Rome.
I'm gonna tell y'all something.
Yeah,
That lady looks right. She don't look right with him. Like they don't match.
No, he paid for her to be there. That's what it looks like.
Hey,
She looks like a
young
lady of the
thing,
night.
your old brother.
She looks like a streetwalker.
He
She looks like
hired
a-
her. Are
She
you
looks
saying-
like a lady of the night. She looks like a streetwalker. All right, next. Jay Valentine. Now,
so inappropriate for the BET Awards.
the Soul Train, right? I don't. What is this doing in these sunglasses? I know it's a lot of light, so I get the glasses, but
It's giving me. I'm going to my kids' award program
right at the elementary school.
at the elementary, not even the middle of the high school.
It's like a suede guest jacket with like some. I don't know. It's not even worth talking about. Sam, you got anything
It's
to say
bad.
about this?
Absolutely not.
Y'all cracking up. Okay, Major. Now, Major has a church fan. Was he hot or?
That was part of his act.
Well, he was acting on the red carpet too.
Who?
I'm gonna say
I like the hat.
if he was gonna wear that shirt with it open, I would have worn a solid jacket.
Yeah.
Or if he was gonna wear that jacket, which I like, I would have wore a different shirt. It just don't go.
I would have buttoned up the shirt either way. I don't know why
Oh,
I don't know why we're showing all these moves in this season. All these men showing off their man boobs. What are we doing? That's not.
It's
Why
funny
my
you
man-
said that. They're promoting that because men are paying for that now.
Paying for what?
Men are paying to get their pectorals. They're paying to get their pectorals done.
It's called
Shaped up.
Oh, so they. Oh gosh. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of men are doing that.
Yeah,
They getting their patched and tight. Yeah.
Bishop said like the women are getting their boobs done, the men are too.
Well, they will have to suck some out of these man things I got over here. Well, that's called you too fat. Go to the gym and pump them up. All right, this thing got on my nerves.
They're pushing how the women was pushing the Botox and they face being done, and they're pushing the BB. What is it? BBLs? The men are pushing that now.
Yeah.
But then you gonna have all that chest and little
terrible.
arms. You're gonna be not proportionate.
It's just bad.
Well, they're gonna have to
Church
suck
fans
something in
for me. My
them,
brother
suck
got
something in
church
them arms. Right. All right, next. Jay Holiday, you look like you've been off the scene. It doesn't look award show appropriate either. He looks out of the loop. Two left feet.
It's been a long time for Jay Holiday.
I can't even tell you what song he sang.
Wow.
I know some of his joints, but I'm not gonna sing them on here. But the brother is out of shape. First of all, brother's out of shape. The hair is out of shape. I like the kicks. You know what I'm saying? I can dig the Nikes. The cut for the jeans is not bad.
The look is not bad. It's just not for the Soul Train Awards for me.
It's not for him. It's not for him. It's not for him. I don't agree with that, Jay Holiday. You and the way you came out when you started your career was smooth. You was a smooth brother. You know what I'm saying? Singing to the ladies on your thing. Now you look like you somebody's uncle trying to get the ladies.
I just can't.
Uncle at the corner store. He gives me corner store, liquor store vibes.
Right, creepy. You have a Lucy vibe.
Game. Yeah. I was in the game. Now I'm not. I'm trying to make a comeback, but it ain't working. We see in 2022. Come on,
him and Morris Day got the same glasses though.
Okay, we moving.
You don't think so?
Dixon, what's going on here? What's happening?
The hair. I saw
the hair looks like jailhouse knots.
The hair is terrible. I'm trying to figure out why he did it as a man.
Why do he have the belt under his breast line like women wear theirs? You know how women camouflage their stomach and put the belt right under their breasts to make it look like they don't have no stomach?
You ain't see homie when he performed at the pre-show. That was even worse. This is a little bit more respectable. I was the belt, but it's the hair for me. I don't care.
The pants aren't tailored. Why are these pants not tailored and gathering at the bottom? They're gathering. What's happening?
Because what's happening is a lot of these brothers don't have sauce anyways. So what they think is going to happen is they get a little money, so they think they can put something together and wear something from somebody. Oh, yeah, you look good in that.
Kevin. Oh, right. Lord have mercy. I can't with him. Next. Elise Willis. Okay. All right. Everybody wants to give legs, whether they got a leg or not.
She ready. That's what that's giving to me. She ready.
For a steak, she look like she need to eat.
She ready, bruh. That's all I'm gonna say.
And that pose, I mean, that's the pose the girls did in high school at the near the locker with the little leg poked up. And then she's got the little wool. That's not real fur, it's wool.
I heard it was cold out there that night.
Well, that wool kept her warm.
Got that wool.
Who is he? We don't know. We don't know who these folks is. Okay. Next. Eric Bellinger. What is going on with these pants and these white shoes? I'm just so confused, y'all.
They may be telling people to do that.
They are operating from, man, these people operate in spirit.
That's
not, why they stuff is not, it's not hot like that. Like, I'm like, okay.
Too big.
I can sing as a singer. Like, I know these dudes' music. You're not dressing how you portray yourself in your music.
Sam is irritated.
I'm not
very.
Like that don't even make sense. Why are your pants that big, bro?
That's horrible. And got a nerve to be creased. They got nerve to be creased. We gotta move, y'all.
Who told everybody to wear the white shoes?
Well, Cameron Fuller didn't get the message. Now I don't mind this. I like her. Yeah, I love the green.
Yeah, that's smooth.
It gives me Sunday morning.
Macy. I know. I don't know him either, Kevin. He looks nice. He does look nice. Okay, so we got one.
It's still nice.
Novi Brown. Novi. Every time she misses. Remember she had all them shells on that last.
Next. Yeah. Yep. Next.
Jones. What is happening here? This is a catastrophe.
Ron, you picked these.
They are operating out of a different spirit. I'm telling you.
Keisha talking about that's just Novi. She don't get a pass. She don't dress like that on Sisters. I'm tired of brothers showing their ankles. Put those ashy twins in some socks. Well, I do that little look sometimes, but I do it right. God bless. Virginia. Oh, next. Okay, Queen Naija. Okay, now, it just I see what it was trying to do, I guess, but it looks kind of cheap to me. I mean, I don't know. She
I would
thickalicious.
have expected Queen Naja to be a little bit more classy. A little bit more
Yeah.
classy based on her music and how she get down. It's a little bit. You a mama now.
Yeah, and it's like,
You a
all
mama.
you
What I'm
can
saying?
just about see her
put some
poom.
clothes on, little sis.
Yeah,
Put
I
some
mean,
clothes on, little sis.
if that dress was any shorter, you would see her poom. Okay. Page Heard. This is giving me prime.
I like that page.
96.
But that's her though.
It's cute, but it's a prom dress.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it looks cheap.
Look at the shoes. Go back and look at her shoes.
Oh, that's horrible.
That's shoe time.
And she feeling herself too.
Yeah,
Now, what is this? Duran Bernard. What are we doing here?
Operating out of different spirit.
What is happening here? What's going on? Keisha said, "What is going on here? The ruffle or the feathers? I'm confused. The do-rag. What is that? A do-rag that has a little drape to it?
It's a veil.
Oh, it's a veil. Oh my! And the bell-bottom shoes. It's just we living and doing all kind of things.
That's a dude.
Next,
Wow.
Anaya, what's going on here?
I love it, but I would have did smaller arms.
Just a little smaller. I don't like the hair with it though.
Don't like the hair. And that's a paparazzi necklace all day long.
Like the panda.
Oh, Maceo. You right, sir. Keisha said, took the words right out of my mouth, Sam. Y'all crazy. Okay. Looks like her shirt exploded at the wrist. It's just a bit too dramatic for me. Next. Sir. What?
Goodness.
You break it up, Sam. Next. Okay. Argonet Carter. These thunder thighs. I guess naked is just what it is. Sam, you breaking up real bad. We can't really understand what you're saying, bro.
Her leg, that's not even her legs. Look. I wonder, is that fake?
That last picture was the outfit I wear when I get gas in the fall. Right. I don't like this. Next. Lucky day. Looks like he was having an unlucky day. What y'all think about this?
I'm going to my kids, or I'm going to what is it? Like a kids award show.
It's
like
horrible.
It's not giving me National BET Soul Train.
No, it's horrible. Next,
Who is this?
DC Young Fly. First of all, those pants are way too short. Those are capris. Nice shoes.
This is what Mace was talking about. Hide those ankles.
This is too. Those are too high. Come on now. Wait, Maceo said that's School Creeper ensemble. Yeah. His pants are an extra medium, right? I'm not feeling them, guys. All right, let's keep moving. Okay, Ari Lennox. Okay, at least she got a leg to have out. You know, if you go, it don't look bad. It doesn't look like she's wearing a bra, and so her little breast just hanging.
The top is giving me the same thing the other girl was. So the whole 1996 prom thing, but the material is nice.
It is.
Her arm around her hand is different.
Mm-hmm.
I like her hair. I like it's a nice, fresh look. The hair and the makeup.
Yeah, the shoe actually looks good.
This look. Why is everybody doing that look?
Yeah, it's the same cut like dress, right?
Yep.
I don't know why that happens. All right. And Coco Jones. She missed at the last award show. Remember that odd shaped dress she had on?
Oh, that was her?
Yeah, and this, it's like she went from the odd shaped dress to this. And I don't know what's worse, this mermaid dress or skirt or that odd shaped dress where she had one hand on the shape and one hand on her hip. This is horrible to me. I feel like she's trying so hard.
Yeah, I don't like that together. I like the bottom. If it was a different top, and I would like the top with some jeans, a pair of jeans.
Yeah. And I don't like the gloves with this particular look.
It was unnecessary.
It's just not doing it. I'm with you, Kevin. Why does everybody have their leg out? I don't know. Well, that was the last one for the awards. But while we're looking at beauties, let's just look at this again. Take notes, children. That's how you're supposed to look, ladies. Show them, Dr. Cole. Show them, Dr. Cole.
That hairpiece is banging.
Banging. Show them, Dr. Cole. Stunning. Stunning. All right, guys. So, absolutely. We have time for one question tonight, and then we got to get out of here. Let's see what we got. I didn't listen to this one tonight, so hopefully it's not too crazy.
It's me, Tracy. Hold on, y'all. Let me cut this water off. Y'all know I'm in the jacuzzi. Honey, y'all know I love to be in the jacuzzi. Because after a long day, I just be needing to unwind. But anyways, my sweet babies, I got a question, y'all. Now, I had came home on my lunch, and I had let one of my work girlfriends come with me because I had made a real good salad and some spaghetti. And so we came to my house to have a little lunch. Honey, that girl ate that salad and she like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom. And so I said, okay, girl, it's right down the hall. So she went to the bathroom and I didn't think nothing of it. Now the girl was blowing it back. I'ma just tell y'all, Baby girl, she was blowing my bathroom back. She didn't turn on the. She didn't light the candle. She didn't spray none of the spray. I mean, and I could literally smell it while I was eating that. And she was rotten. Okay? I almost threw up. But that's neither here nor there. When we got back to work, my husband called me. He had came home early. And he said he had to use the bathroom real bad. He said when he got in there, he lifted the seat and it was blood dripping down the toilet seat. And he called accusing me. And I had to remind him like, honey, I had a histo. So I don't have those problems. So what should I do, y'all? I feel like I need to address that because she left those streaks on my toilet seat.
Oh my gosh. Bruh. Oh my goodness. It's so much.
Tracy. Hey, what's going on? I hope you had a happy Thanksgiving, and you enjoyed your family. What I would say is, do address, because that's your home, and your home should be respected.
That's right.
And if old girl knew she had an issue of blood, then she should have taken the proper measures to respect your home. And be able to really respect herself as well.
Why I feel like we've talked about something like this before. Like, I don't know why grown people don't know. That's just like as men. Like, if you have an incident when using the bathroom, you know how to clean it up. Like, and to be honest, I feel like you don't just get no tissue and wipe the pee off the seat if you mess up. You need to get some kind of disinfectant. It's nasty. You know what I'm saying? But like, why does somebody have to tell an adult that? So it definitely needs to be addressed.
You shouldn't have to you shouldn't have to talk to an adult about it. But some adults they just either don't know, or they don't want to, or they just don't take care of themselves. And from the looks of it, old girl that she had lunch with just doesn't take care of her womanly duties on a regular basis. So
yeah, that's the reason why I don't share bathrooms with many people.
No, you can't.
Cause I don't play that.
You can't. No. It's too risky.
It's too risky. Yes, sir.
Yes, Keisha, that's nasty.
And Clorox wipes, absolutely. You need to have them in your bathroom. But another thing is, and this might sound juvenile, but I do agree with her. We're human. So at some point we all have to use the restroom in that way. However, not just courtesy flushes, but if there's spray in there, spray as you go. Turn on the hood vent. If it's a candle or something, maybe if it's, not risky, light it. Do something because there is a smell that goes along with it. I mean, we all know, we all have to do it. But see, I'm the type of person where I very rarely do a number 2 like at somebody's house. I have to really just painfully have to go. But I guarantee you, if I do, you'll never know I've been in your bathroom. Now, everywhere I go, I also carry a bag with me. Like, people will notice I always got some kind of bag, whether it's a book bag or those who know me very well, who on here, Mary, Keisha, y'all know, I always have a bag with me. A book bag or a little strap-on bag, something that comes with me. And in that bag, it's everything necessary if I have to use the restroom for you not to know I've been in there. Yeah. And people are like, how do you do that? Oh, it can be done. Because one, I'm definitely going to give you a courtesy flush, but I'm clean, so you won't even know I've been in there. But I have things to where the smell will not. There'll be no smell. And I have things to make sure that I'm clean and fresh when I leave out, so that there won't be no little surprises anywhere, because everything's gonna be clean, But to me, that's called adulting. Like, even as a man, like, you have to like take those steps. So I don't just carry around the bag, as a accent to my outfit. Like, there's stuff in there, with these type of things. So I mean, and as a woman, like, I'm sorry, like I kind of hold women to a higher standard when it comes to those type of things because of the different issues that they go through in their body. And I don't remember who said she should have checked first or something like that, but absolutely, you gotta check, men and women, before you leave the bathroom. Just double check your area. I don't think that's hard. Kevin said open the window if possible. Absolutely. Kiana, she said we gotta be real. Cool if I go number 2 at your house. Absolutely. Keisha said, period, Pastor. But my thing is, it's okay to go number 2 because you're human. Please don't come to my house if you got to go and don't go. Just be mindful. One, I'm going to have some spray in the bathroom. If I don't, be like, hey, you got some spray? Here. Or whatever you need. Just be respectful. Virginia, I almost have to go to the doctor because I refuse to use the bathroom away from home. I just can't. Yeah. Yes, clean after yourself. Absolutely.
You have to.
Me too, Keisha, unless I just can't hold it. Yep. Keisha, you have to check behind yourself. Point blank, period. You must.
You got to.
It's a courtesy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to respect that person's home. You got to respect yourself. Shorty should have left no blood around the ring of the toilet, to where her husband came home questioning her.
No, absolutely not.
He said she got a hiss though.
Bro, she said she ain't got them problems no more. I heard that.
Yeah.
So, but Tracy, great question, and no, you're not wrong. Go ahead and address it. You don't have to be mean, especially if she's a younger lady. Just, say, hey, can I just give you some encouragement? I just noticed some things, and if she takes it wrong, don't be mad, because some people aren't able to accept constructive criticism, but just know that you did the right thing by not checking her necessarily for what she did at your house, but giving her some advice on how to conduct herself as a young lady. That's where I'm at with it. All right, y'all. We lost Pastor Mickey. I think her phone died, but we had a good time with her today. Sam, you got any last thoughts?
No, man. Good to be here. Another great episode. Pew crew, thank you for sticking around and showing love.
And don't forget, guys, if you got any cleaning needs, Keisha put that website up earlier. Especially during the holiday time, y'all. If you need your house cleaned or anything of that nature, make sure you hit up Breath of Fresh Air. Let them know what it is that you need. Go to the website, please, ourhandstoyourhome.com, and get your services taken care of.
For sure.
You want a clean house for Christmas? Hit them up. You don't want to listen. You want to make sure that your house is clean for the new year. What?
Yeah,
that's right. Because guess what? How you go into the year is how it's going to end up. So make sure that it's clean at the top of the year. That way you have a clean house all year long. Somebody said, well, that's superstitious. No, we just believe in by faith. Our house going to be clean all year. Glory to God. Thank you, Jesus. So yeah, hit them up, please, guys. Make sure you do that. Thank you, Keisha. We certainly appreciate it. All right, y'all. Well, we got to get out of here. We're a little over our time. Thanks for your patience today. We had some little hiccups, but you guys are always great. You hang in here with us. Keep Ashley and her family in prayer. She's experienced a couple deaths this week already, and so we're praying for them. We know that there's no earthly sorrow that heaven cannot heal. We love y'all for free. We'll talk to you next week right here on The Pew.